want to set a precedent that politicians do not take us for granted, because for the past 58 years of being independent, we are moving in circles, development-wise, for one simple reason, that we have allowed politicians to get away with their own promises, which they make prior to every election cycle. So we would like to remind President Lazarus Chakwera of the sugar-coated promises he made prior to the court-sanctioned June 23, 2020 presidential polls. The chief among them was to trim presidential powers. That was clearly mirrored through scrapping of the presidential immunity, which protects the president that even though there is also evidence implicating him into a corruption scandal, he cannot be investigated or dragged to court. So we think if the President Lazarus Chakwera is clean or he is serious about his promise that his government is going for zero tolerance on corruption, there is no reason why the president should drag his feet in fulfilling his own promise.
Officials of the government have said he has to fix the problems he inherited first before he can fulfill the promises he has made. Why don't you just wait or give him time to fix the problem and then, keep his campaign promises? Why wouldn't you give him the time?
We would like to remind President Lazarus Chakwera that Section 12 of the Republican Constitution is very clear that he is using borrowed powers. Now, someone who has been delegated to do something does not have the luxury of telling the owners of those powers when to ask him to do something, or to let alone have the luxury to set priorities. We are the people that he borrowed him the powers he is using, therefore he's supposed to listen to us. Secondly, from his own lips, he promised the Malawians that his leadership is going to be servant leadership. Therefore, a servant does not tell a master the right time to do something, even does not have the audacity of setting priorities. So this is the very reason why we are mobilizing Malawians to go into the streets. We want to send a strong signal to our politicians that they should stop taking us for granted, that they should not be allowed to get away with their own campaign promises.
Some people are suggesting that he will be putting the lives of these protesters in danger because recently organizers of protests were arrested and there were clashes with the police as a result of that. What is going to be different about this protest?
It is unfortunate that is coming from a government that is the ultimate beneficiary of protests. They are conveniently forgetting that this is the very reason why our own fathers, our own parents fought the dictatorship of Kamuzu Banda. And we adopted a constitution that gives us freedoms and rights. And one of those rights is to hold peaceful demonstration.